And it is haul time once again. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute since I posted a haul video. But just over the Easter weekend, I went on a trip with my wife to Singapore. It's our annual sort of honeymoon trip. Just so we have time for ourselves. We have time for each other, away from the kids. We do it like an annual thing, and we usually do it in Singapore. And I came back with a ton of Transformers and a couple Marvel figures. But to begin things off, we'll start with some old stuff. This one, it came from Amazon. I pre-ordered it. I forgot I pre-ordered it. It came last week, just before the Easter holidays. It's the Transformers Age of the Primes Leader Class from the 13 Megatronus the Fallen. I'm very excited about this figure. I've heard lots of good things about it. I'm in the process of reviewing this figure, so this is probably going to be up soon. This one was actually from last month. When my wife went to Singapore, I had her pick up a few things from Robo. This was one of the last few bits I haven't reviewed from that haul. So yeah, looking forward to this one. I don't have the original figures of this one, but this is probably the best version of this mold. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. We'll be reviewing that soon. And this one came in the mail from Hobby Corner. Again, I forgot I pre-ordered this one. Actually, no, I did remember I pre-ordered this, but it was just taking forever to arrive. I didn't think it was going to arrive, so I had given up hope on this one, but it did in the mail, and it's back. And I was going to do a sort of comparison video with this one with the Walmart version, the Velocitron Cosmos, but looking at it just inside the packaging, I tried to compare the figures. It doesn't seem like they changed anything. Normally when they do a repack, Hasbro kind of changes the hue or the color, like the green, the blues or green would be slightly off, like slightly brighter or darker here and there. But this one, just based on quick ocular inspection, I don't think they changed anything. So I don't know if I'm going to do a full-on comparison review with this one, or just probably flip it and just, I don't know, sell it off to a buddy who needs it. Okay, now on to my haul from Singapore, and most of the stuff I got was from Robo. So let's begin with something huge. Okay, well, not really huge. It's a multi-pack. This is the Transformers T-Spark Takara Tomy exclusive. I think it's a Japan exclusive dramatic capture series triple takeover featuring Starscream, Astro Train, and Blitzwing. These are the legacy figures, and they've been recolored for their cartoon accurate versions, and the re-releases. This is obviously Coronation Starscream from Pseudo Series 86. This is the Siege or Earthrise or Astro Train, depending which one you got. And this one is obviously the Legacy and Legacy Evolution Blitzwing. All the same, but they've been recolored, and they got rid of the useless accessories. Well, not entirely useless, but extra add-ons. So the throne actually, Starscream doesn't have it anymore. Takara Tomy did sell their own version of that throne separately, like a gray throne, whatever, but he doesn't have the throne anymore. Astro Train, from the looks of the photoshopped images, he doesn't have the caboose that holds the coal, the extra weapons caboose for train, so I don't really need that. And then we've got Blitzwing, and this Blitzwing, he doesn't have those rocket launchers, which would completely useless for me. So just the bare necessities for these figures, and they actually do look great. We can have a sneak peek right now before I do a full-on review. You can actually open it up, so inside the store you can have your pick, if you're nice to the owner. You kind of, I asked for permission, and I could actually select from the stocks that he had. You could pick out the ones you want. So you could open up one and see if you like the paint apps. If you didn't like it, go check out another one and open it up. So it's not entirely sealed. It's in a box, but you can, for those of you who go to a store and you find more than one piece, you can actually, if you ask nicely, you can select one with proper paint apps. So this was the second one I took. The first one I looked at had had scratches on Starscream, and just very minute scratches. And I opened up another one, and this is the one I got, and it looked pretty good, pretty solid, and amazingly it's survived the trip in my luggage. So all well and good. Thank you to Robo. Next up, I picked up another Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime, the Commander Class Optimus Prime from Takashimaya Shopping Center on Orchard, and they had tons of Transformers on sale over the Easter weekend. If you were lucky enough to go there on Good Friday and Black Saturday and Easter Sunday, everything was like 30% off. All regular price Transformers were 30% off, and this one was the cheapest one I could find out of all the stores selling the Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. This was the cheapest one. Hobby Shop still had him at 135. Toys R Us had marked this figure down to about 111 Singapore dollars, but Takashimaya had the lowest price at 108 Singapore dollars, and it was eligible for a global tax refund. So I got $5 off of this one. So it's 103 Singapore dollars, which is something like, I don't know, $80. Something like that. That was so dirt cheap. I said, why not? And I had asked the guys at Robo which one had the, well, they believed had the revised heel spurs, the properly assembled heel spurs, and it says to look at this number, and this was the number they gave me because they had one left, I think, and this had a number like 42831. It says that was a number that they believed had the revised heels. I don't know yet. I'll probably do an unboxing video of it, but I'm hoping this one, they're correct, that this one has the revised, correctly assembled heel spurs. I don't really mind the heels being misassembled, but you know, it's always nice to have a properly assembled one. Okay, so that's that. More from, let's do something from Toys R Us. Let's just finish off the stores that are not from Robo. This one was a figure I've been trying to get ever since the line went on clearance. The deluxe class Transformers Earthspark Optimus Prime. All the Earthspark figures are just going on clearance because, for obvious reasons, nobody wants them. And I think I've done all of these except Grimlock. And I've been trying to get Optimus Prime for the longest time, and I found him at actually two Toys R Us. The first Toys R Us I went to was in, if you live in Singapore, it's called Central City Mall, down at Navina. And I found him. It was the last one, and from something like 42 Singapore dollars, they were going for like what, 28 Singapore dollars. Which is something like what, $20. So okay, I decided, why not? I'm gonna do a review. I've been trying to get this one, do a review of it, and then I saw it again at Vivo City Toys R Us, the flagship store. So yeah, very happy to finally get him at clearance prices. So very cool. Do let me know if you want to see a review of that, but I do want to see what the thing is all about. Okay, next, last 5 items. Everything I picked up from Robo. This one, an oldie. I've been trying to track this one down at Amazon. I figured it was in my cart, and I figured if I couldn't get it at Robo, I'd get it from Amazon. But luckily, there was one last figure left, one last copy of Ramjet. Now to get that Dirge. This is a repack. Well, I believe it's a repaint, slight repaint of the Amazon exclusive 2-pack Ramjet and Dirge. So yeah, I sold off my 2-pack. I had a guy, I knew a buddy who was desperately needed one, so got rid of it. Okay, so thank you to Robo for that. And then let's do Studio Series Movieverse Wheeljack. This wasn't on my list, on my hit list actually, but you know, the Studio Series, they're trying to do better. Like you've seen my review of Optimus Prime. Except for the colors, I thought the engineering was okay. So I'm trying to give them a chance. The Bayverse, the latest Bayverse Studio Series figures. So this one, I haven't actually had a chance to see a lot of reviews, but it's a mixed bag for me. Based on what I've seen. So I decided, you know, I might as well do a review for myself and show you guys what I think of this. I don't have a lot of high expectations for this figure. I'm guessing I'm not gonna like it. Pretty much I don't know. I'm sort of certain I'm going to just flip this figure after reviewing it. But who knows? You know, there's some figures that really surprised me, like that Studio Series Transformers 1 Bumblebee. So, you know, you never know. So let's give it a shot. Okay, on to more Transformers. We've got repacked Studio Series, should be Studio Series 86, but they're just calling it Studio Series now. Transformers the movie, Autobot Jazz, one of the more difficult deluxe class figures to track down. I had sold off mine because it was beginning to yellow, and a buddy of mine desperately needed one. I had another one looking for it. He wanted it, so I gave it to him at a dirt cheap price, like 10 bucks I think, or 12, 15 bucks, something like that. And it was starting to yellow, so I figured I'd get another one. And I did get the Dramatic Capture Series version, and as of this filming, so far the white pieces are not yellowing. So I wanted to do a comparison with this one, if they've used the same plastic or not. But it looks like this one uses the old Studio Series 86 plastic, but we'll see. It's got less paint apps than Dramatic Capture. I might do a full-on comparison video for this one, and then maybe flip it after. So that's that. Okay, last two items. This one, the Transformers Studio Series, I should say Studio Series 86, Transformers the movie, 2 of 6 of Devastator. We've got Bone Crusher. This was very elusive on Amazon, was sold out very quickly, and if I found one, it didn't have free shipping. So I decided to try my luck in Singapore. This thing was like everywhere, but this one was the first figure to like sell out in the wave. And like I've seen Toys R Us stores in Singapore that didn't have him. They had one piece, maybe not, none. There's a lot of these. Definitely a lot of the Devastation and a lot of the Transformers 1 Bumblebee, but this one was in scarcity. There's very scarce supply for this one because a lot of collectors wanted it. So I did get it from Robo. Very nice, very excited for it. The colors, a little bit too cartoony for me, but we'll see. Very excited for Devastator. And then finally, last thing from Robo in my Singapore trip is the Marvel Legends Maximum Series Spider-Man. Now, I think I found the subline of the Marvel Legends to collect. I've given up on Marvel Legends, but I think I'm going to go through with these Maximum Series. They look very promising so far. I've seen great reviews of this figure. Everybody seems to like it. There's some issues here and there, but you know, I think the Maximum Series is probably the safer one to collect because there's limited figures. They're going to do the popular ones only, and I don't need to connect all the X-Men and all that. So very excited for this figure. Now, I had him on pre-order. I missed out on Amazon, but I did get him on pre-order at Hobby Corner for about 85 bucks. A little steep, but it was taking too long. It's gonna come like, I don't know if it's gonna come like next month or end of April or something like that. So I couldn't wait. I wanted to review this, so I got one from Robo. He was selling on Toys R Us for like, I don't know, 100 Singapore, which is something like that, like 85 bucks, about the same as here in the Philippines for online stores. But Robo had a little bit slightly lower price, so went ahead and got it. Okay, so there you have it. That has been my Easter break haul of Transformers and Marvel Legends. Wanted to do a couple of Black Series, but I didn't have enough budget or room in my suitcase for them, so I stuck with Transformers and Marvel. Let me know what you guys think of my haul. Which one are you excited to see me review first? After the Fallen, of course, and maybe Bumblebee. Which one do you want me to review next? Let me know in the comments, and as always, thank you for watching my videos. It means the world to me that you guys subscribe and you comment and you have the discussion in my videos. Thank you for supporting the content. I really appreciate it. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. And if it's your first time here, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.